Hey Cancer, this is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. So my friends, these readings are a co-collaboration between yourself, myself, and spirit. But I'm going to take this a step further. I would love to give you an opportunity to personalize this reading more so, okay, for you. So if there is, throughout this reading, any card, any area that you would like or would have wanted me to dig in a little bit more with regards to what's going on in your life, I want you to pop the question in below, and I am going to be checking all the comments later. I'm going to go in and do a little mini read, card pulls on exactly what you are asking. And I'm going to give you the answer that Spirit, what came through for you, okay, in the comments. So let's make this more of a co-collaboration. You know, general collective readings are wonderful, but I think we can take this a step further. And I'm kind of excited about this idea that Spirit gave me. So let's get into it here, Cancer. When I was tuning into the energy of Cancer, I had this vision of like a spin cycle in a washing machine. So just a message of encouragement for some of you who feel like you've been, like turned around, maybe some chaotic energies going through. The encouragement that came through was that you know, what happens after we take our clothes out of the wash? They're clean. We've gotten rid of, you know, dirt and things that, you know, didn't serve us, right? And so you're coming out fresh, anew. That was the encouragement to pop on through before we get in. But here we are, lots coming out, all to begin with here. And it's so funny because bottom of the deck tower actually indicates that many of you have come out of a spin cycle. You have come out of some turbulence or some shakeups. That's interesting. So to start, all right, we got the Emperor dead center up there. And you know what's incredible? Out of all these 5 cards, 4 of them are major arcana. Now, for those of you who may not know, major arcana are the faded cards in the deck. It's like the universe reaching, like spirit reaching its hand in to kind of reorganize and help things and make sure you're on your best and highest path. This is a very faded time for you, Cancer. So this is huge on new beginning energy. And let me tell you, because these 2 cards surrounding this grounded Emperor, it's the World card and the Fool card. This is truly incredible. And I'll tell you why, especially as it came out in this order. Because the World card is the final card of all major arcanas. It's wrapping up a long hero's journey. And the Fool card is the 0 card, the very beginning of the next journey. This is unbelievable how this has come out. And what's just beautiful is this Emperor in the center, dead center. And what that's telling me is that you've come to a place, Cancer, holy smokes, have you leveled up. I'm seeing you here as taking authority, ownership over your life, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and not afraid to speak up. Now, this can be a work in progress, of course, but I do feel that you're going to feel very strengthened within yourself as you're moving forward on this path. Because below, to clarify here further, we have the Strength and the Queen of Swords, which actually was just saying you're going to have the strength before I even tuned into this card, to be honest. But the Strength card is that, having the strength, the courage to overcome obstacles, but I want to say inner obstacles. It's more of how we are able to handle situations. And actually, I'm getting chills as I say this. What's popping out is, in this particular deck, he's showing sitting on a chessboard with that chess piece. And it's like that ability to temper within so that you can make that poised best decision on the outside, right? And with that Queen of Swords, it's like you have your vision set. You know what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. You're very clear. You will be clear. So we're all on our own journeys and timelines, but this is a very strong sense I'm getting here from you, Cancer. You're strong in what you've come through, super strengthened you, grounded you to move into your next chapter. Okay, well, this is so beautiful. What I'm feeling to draw to, further clarify on, is moving into this next chapter. I want to know more about this Fool card. Of course, if you're wanting to know more about any one of those cards, pop it in the comments, feel free. But I'm feeling drawn to go like into more of what is this Fool card? What are they free falling into? What is their, you know, next chapter? What are the energies of this next chapter they're going into, Spirit? Okay, and so what we're getting here coming through is the Five of Swords over Knight of Pentacles. Now, I did say grounded. It is a very grounded, earthy energy. I feel like when I want to say you're coming out on top, I mean that once again within yourself. It's like, regardless of what you had to leave or cut away or leave behind, you're coming out now with grounded within yourself, but also there is a more stable potential going forward. So remember that Tower card that I saw at the bottom of the deck? That always happens when there was something like, you know, a thorn in your heel, or like there was a wedge at the base of a building construction, like something needed to be fixed, to be smoothened out, right? So that things could be built in a more solid foundation. That's what's coming in for you. So that's the first indicator I'm getting here as we move into that new beginning, is that it's going to be something that serves you in a more, for the long term, I want to say. And the Knight of Pentacles is like very calculated and methodical. And it may have taken, you may have felt like it's taken a long time to get here, Cancer, but it's all been worthwhile. It's to get you to this place of that stability. Now, we have plenty of cards coming out. Very interesting how they're flying out for you in this reading. This doesn't always happen to me. Sometimes it's just one or two. I'm getting 3 or 4 for you. So we're going to weave this all together, Cancer, for you. So definitely a grounded, earthy energy. What Spirit's wanting to talk about is your internal process at this very point in time. I kind of see you as walking across a bridge. I'm getting a vision, walking across a bridge between two worlds, you could say, or I really am seeing it as cliff sides. So it's like you've been on one territory, now you're walking across the bridge to the other territory. And across this bridge is this moment in time that you're in right now. I'm seeing Spirit wants to channel through, is that it's a time of introspection. It's a time of gaining perhaps gaining clarity on a different perspective of what you've come through. As painful closures may have occurred, you're in this time of healing. But, oh my goodness, definitely closing out major chapters. I'm going to tell you why. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. The two biggest indicators in the tarot, really outside of the major arcana, of closing out chapters. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands is indicating closing out a long, painful, burdensome cycle. It could have really consumed, no, it not could have, it would have. It absolutely would have consumed a lot of your energy. And now you're needing to retreat into this healing energy here. You can see with the 4 of Swords, after some heartache, pain, you're needing to not only heal, but integrate. Like I said, integrate and getting that fresh perspective, Hanged Man, on all that you've come through in order to step back fully into your power. So what's coming through actually to share with you as well, Cancer, if some of you are feeling that like, oh, like, you know, you're wanting to embark on new things, and or maybe you're feeling just tired and you're like, why can't I action myself forward? Why can't I put like all my gusto into this? I know I want to. Where's my energy? Where's my life force? This is why. If this is resonating, Spirit wants you to know to be gentle with yourself. You're in a transition here. You're in some integration, heart healing time. However, it's assured that you are absolutely moving into this passion, fire energy of like very fully actioning yourself forward. It's coming. Okay, it's coming. So Spirit, what more would you like to say? I'm specifically drawn to those last 2 cards I showed you, the healing, integration, moving into the passion energy. What will help them through this integration? What do they need to know about this time of integration? Okay, well, Spirit wants you to know that you're being held and supported. You're being moved out from the chaos, that the worst is over. Repeat, 10 of Swords at the bottom. You're being moved out into calmer waters and you're being assisted, okay? So in this 6 of Swords card, this is you being ushered into the calmer waters, and you have the major arcana of this faded energy behind you, universal source energy that's moving things for you in your favor. Not only, I want to say, what you're seeing on the surface, but also behind the scenes in your life. Could be your angel, spirit guides, your team that's assisting you at this time. The energy is assisting you in moving forward. And I feel so much to say again that to trust, because it is faded. On the Wheel of Fortune card, you know, this is your destiny. These are the 4 fixed signs of the Zodiac here showing up. The 4 fixed signs that's really speaking to this assuredness of moving forward, that stability, that almost being like, I just get this intuitive sense of really being held, like cocooned, like you're really being held right now, energetically, spiritually supported. That was gorgeous. Okay, let's see what future energies, what more are they walking to, and what is their guidance, best guidance in moving forward at this time for Cancer. Okay, so Spirit is talking about, you know, the fact that I think, and it's probably, you know, is it not true for all of us, that we're always wanting to kind of consider what is going to lead us onto our best and most stable path for the long term, what is going to yield us that generational wealth. And Spirit speaking of this 10 of Pentacles, which is exactly that, you know, stability in the home life, family life. Now the Moon card is behind it, which is things are not fully clear yet for you. And as well, you could have, you know, echoes of the past that are, you know, kind of, what do I say? Bringing up chatter in your mind space, you know, like it's very human for us to go through that, because with this 8 of Swords, it is a card of where our thinking can kind of be very busy and, you know, almost have us distracted, and sometimes even border into that negative self-talk. Sometimes this can be a card of holding ourselves back, thinking that we're trapped when we're not, thinking that we don't have opportunities when we do. So Spirit wants to encourage you that things may not all be clear just at this time, but of course, after the moon comes the sun, things will be coming to more clarity. And I know, because we saw that Hanged Man, again, you're in this time, and that's probably why Spirit was also encouraging you to take time to gain that fresh perspective. It's all going to come clear, but I can see that Spirit is working with you in this energy of wishing to encourage you towards this best path for your long term. And again, with that Knight of Pentacles we saw earlier, I did say that I felt that this newness, this new path you're being led on is for your long-term stability. It is for, the longevity, okay? And Spirit's bringing that up again. But it's about that internal processing of, you know, I don't know, sometimes we can get in our own way, right? I mean, I do it as well, but what more, Spirit? I think Spirit's wanting to encourage you that, you know, not to be too hard on yourself, and really know that you're supported. Have patience during this time. And as I'm talking about it, of course, I am seeing this reflection on the past. This card is a very big card of indicating that, you know, you do have right in your midst a brand new potential. You know why? Bottom of the deck, there it is. See that new pentacle as he's leveled up. This boot here he's wearing is a fresh new boot. He's leveled up. You've leveled up, Cancer. Own that. Own that and trust, because this new opportunity here is going to be something that's, this is my card of leveling up as well, that came out with it, the Ace of Swords. It's going to be something that is better and better suited for you. And you're going to feel empowered. I feel you're going to have this just a total sense of renewal. And I feel like, again, that word clarity comes to me. So when I am seeing this over, remember we had the moon and a little bit foggy, you know, not everything being clear. Well, Spirit is reiterating that, trust me, that clarity is coming. Because when you get an Ace of Swords, that's the ultimate card of clarity is coming. over a brand new beginning. And these are these beautiful potential energies that you're being led into. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything else they need to know here before, you know? Okay, well, Spirit wants to, Spirit wants to talk more about that Ace of Pentacles, Cancer. Sometimes the messages come through so fast. So Spirit is talking, wow, that's amazing. Okay, I'm just going to pause to show you this. This is what came out just before that shuffle. 7 of Pentacles over Ace. Do you know what just came out in this deck? The reverse, Ace of Pentacles over the 7. Like wild. I actually don't think that's really happened for me before in my recollection. And the King of Wands. Okay, remember that King of Wands, that we had the Knight of Wands before during your healing. What's coming forward here is that you're going to be regaining more and more energy and momentum as you move forward. Spirit knows that you're nurturing an idea. You're nurturing something that maybe hasn't come to full fruition yet. But, you know, as you can see here, there's like a seed planted. But Spirit really wants you to know that actually by these coming in reverse, and now this is on top. For me, intuitively, I feel to share that the encouragement is this is actually coming to fruition a lot faster than you think, especially as your passion energy has upgraded now from the Knight to the King. You are going to have that clarity. You're going to have that vision. I had chills when I said that. It is coming for you. And, you know, there is assistance around you as well. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because the King of Wands is definitely somebody who has people supporting him and he can ask them for help. So even if you're feeling a little bit unbalanced right now, trust and know that you have the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck to close the reading. If you are feeling a little bit off balance as we opened the reading, right? The washing machine vision I had, spin cycle, you are being led right into a fresh new path that is you're going to have this feeling of vitality, positivity surrounding you, just this. I like the word fresh, you know, isn't that funny with my laundry vision? It's like fresh laundry. It's like freshness, a renewed sense of energy and purpose. So again, if you're feeling tired right now, hang in there, okay, Cancer? I have loved this reading. Once again, if there's anything you wanted me to dig into more for your personal path, any personal question, pop it in the reading, in the comments, below, and I will do a little mini read card pull for you. And I will let you know in the comments what Spirit had come through for you. Because, you know, these readings, they do hit each individual person in a different way, even though it may resonate with many. So, Spirit, what would be your final message for Cancer to close out this reading? What a wonderful reading this has been. I absolutely love doing these readings for you, Cancer. Here we go. You won't believe this. Remember that initial Tower and Wash cycle? Well, we got... basically, it's like the Tower card in this Oracle card deck. It's called the Crumbling. But listen to this. What are you clinging on to? This reminds me, we had this come through in the reading, the 10 of Wands card. The 10 of Wands is a call to release things that are consuming more energy than they need to. And perhaps you've been taking on more responsibility. I know you're such a loving, caring sign that tends to others and wishes to nurture others. But, you know, what are you clinging to? Look at that, how that tower is crumbling to lead you into this beautiful new garden. You're going somewhere beautiful here, Cancer. Trust the path. You're being guided and supported. Okay. Wow. Loved this. I'm going to leave this reading here for you. Otherwise, you know, Cancer, take good care, and we will see you on the next video.